Hello my beautiful horny boys, watch me jiggle. Boo! So welcome back to another silly Femboy video where this time we're going to be getting practical. Very practical. By the way, I've become like full Catboy now. Meow meow meow. You should totally like and subscribe. Right now! And I would like to point out for Mr. Monetization Man, when you do review this video, this is for educational purposes. We need to educate all the silly femboys. So yeah, have that in mind. Because I don't think this is going to get monetized. Anyway, we're going to be discussing anal. Now, being a femboy is hard work. A lot harder than some people make it out to be. Now, you might think it's all about looking cute up here. But actually, femboys also have to think about their skills back there. On the Spooksy channel, we want to promote safe sex and everyone having fun. Because that's what it's all about after all. It wouldn't be much good if it wasn't fun. So we're going to help you. We're going to help you fix any problems and queries that you might have. So if you've got any questions for yourself, then feel free to ask down below in the comments. And before we get into this, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the video and want more videos like this. And also make sure to go look at my Twitch. We're streaming there all the time now, so if you want to be a good boy for me, you can go subscribe there. Guys, do you want to see something amazing? Want to see this amazing fucking waistline? Oh my god! Ah! I'm getting so squishy! Yay! Anyway, all you silly boys, make sure to get your little notepads out, your butt plugs ready. We're going to be teaching you step by step how to have an enjoyable experience with your partner. Because that's what this is all about. We love having the safe bum sex. Yippee! Especially me. So like the first thing to understand about anal, which porn and stuff completely ruins the perception of, is you can't just rush into it. This is a very patient process, and if you've got no patience for stuff like this, then you're probably not going to be doing much anal, which is very upsetting because it can be a very enjoyable thing. You can't just rush to take your panties off. Like, that's why I've got mine still on. Also, can people please admire how cute these are? I fucking love them! Mwah! Unlike what you might see in things like porn and movies, this isn't something that you just rush into. I know I've just said that, but I can't emphasize this enough, because if you do that, you might just hurt yourself, and probably have a very unpleasant experience. So how do we solve this issue? Now, if you're anything like me, my body isn't used to this stuff. I don't really normally, surprising, I know, right? Femboy, not safe for work creator, doesn't stuff stuff up his butt all the time. I promise I don't do that. Don't check anything else, please. But if you're anything like me, you're probably gonna have to let your body get used to this stuff. Because it doesn't take just one day for your body to instantly get used to it, unless you're one of those very lucky people. I'm not. I'm tight. I'm a small boy, which means that people have to be extra patient with me. As you can see, your ass is a muscle. We all know that. Well, not your ass specifically, but the little hole that you want to put a dick in. That's a muscle, and that's not meant to be gaped like this. It's not meant to look like that. That's not what it's meant to do. But we can get it to do that, because if you know the fun fact, you can fit exactly 2.5 raccoons up your asshole. I heard, I don't know, it's from a friend. No! So that tells me we can get our assholes looking like this if we just try hard enough. But we're not there yet, so don't rush into that. If you're anything like me, you're probably like this. Yeah? And that's okay. So we're gonna help you. We're gonna help you here. We're gonna get into the step 1, which is cleaning. This, my silly boys, is a dish. This is probably what you already have. If not, you're gonna want to get one of these. Trust me, it's not as intimidating as it looks. So what this does is this basically cleans you. It's not the pleasant thing to talk about, but we're all boys here. We all understand. Let's just get this part out of the way so we can get on to the fun stuff. So for all the silly femboys out there, this thing goes up there. That's where you're meant to put it, not anywhere else. If you put it anywhere else, you're a lost fucking cause. Why are you even on this video? So what you're going to want to do is you're going to take your little bulby thing. You're going to fill up some water in the sink or a bowl. You want it to be room temperature water, because anything else can actually fuck you up. Not in a severe way, but like, I'll tell you a wee story. I think I did this on an I Hate Anal video. If you haven't gone and seen my I Hate Anal video, it's right here. I don't hate anal, it's just I couldn't think of an idea for that day. So maybe I've talked about stuff on that video, but for all my new subscribers, we're going to do an updated video, because I've learnt a lot since that. I've learnt to enjoy the pleasures of my bushy being black very thoroughly. Mr. Editor, are you okay? I feel like I need to like check in on you. The reason I say things like room temperature water is needed is because I've used a little shower attachment thing, which I put in my ass and turned the shower on. And because it was warm water, it can severely fuck up your internal body temperature. And that made me very ill. If you start messing with your body temperature from the inside, then yeah, that's not good. So we don't want to do that. But like warm water to average, you know, room temperature water is perfectly fine. As long as it's not freezing cold and it's not really warm. Now what you want to do is you want to get your lube, whichever lube you prefer, I don't mind. And then put it like on the tip here and then put that thing in, squirt your water, go to like, I don't know, you're gonna be peeing like a girl for a bit. I don't know why I'm so awkward talking about this. I literally make porn, but you're gonna pee like a girl for a bit. That's normal, it's meant to come back out. And then you want to keep doing that until the water that comes out of you is completely clear. And you want to do that just a bit more and a bit more and a bit more. It's always good if your diet is like includes a lot of fiber. I don't want to go into the details on why that's a good thing, but trust me, if you've had a lot of fiber that day or the day before, or you just haven't eaten, then that can also help make this process a whole lot easier. Because it can sometimes your body's just not willing to give up on you, you know? But yeah, you want to basically keep doing that until the water runs completely clear, and then you know you're ready for phase 2. In fact, no. Before we do any of that, in fact, before you even think about it, do this. So like, I went to the pharmacy. Well, I didn't go to the I went to an STD clinic for no particular reason. Like, you don't have to dig into why. I don't even know why you're asking. What the fuck? And I got this. It's a little present. Basically, the doctor asked me to stick a swab up my ass. And here's a picture of a chair I was met with when I went into the clinic. I was like, what the fuck? It's always good to get a checkup. You want to do this, like, I don't know, it's safe to do it like every month or so. Maybe, you know, if you're more paranoid, a bit more. But like, just to make sure that you're all okay to go. Think of it like putting new wheels on a car. But basically in Scotland anyway, when you go to one of these clinics, afterwards they give you a bunch of stuff, which is like what you take before doing things like anal. And it just makes you more safer. It makes it safer for everyone, so everyone can be happy. Phase 2. Getting that boy hole stretched. So basically, I've got a lot of toys here, which So if you're like me and small, you're gonna want to avoid using anything too large. Because what this is gonna do is this is just gonna hurt you. Like, you cannot just rush in to having like anal sex with your partner, because one, it's gonna hurt for like quite a while. It's not gonna be enjoyable for you. Trust me, I learned this the hard way. Don't do it. It's not fun. You want to have just as much pleasure as they are. So we're gonna get you prepared. So you want to get something small. Like, so here are all my toys I have. Now I use these to like train myself with. So we've got some cute ones, like, I don't know, tails. I'm not a furry, I promise, but like something small, something that like your ass can like slowly and gradually get used to. So something, yeah, something like this size. This is just a small one. It's got a little gem on it so you can at least look pretty. And you just want to put some lube on it. Quite a lot, actually. You want to use as much lube as like possible. You can never put too much lube on anything, but you want a lot of lube. What I do sometimes is I like to run myself a hot bath, and then I like to sit in the hot bath to relax myself. Now you can take things like poppers. If you don't know what poppers is, it's a over-the-counter like sniffy drug that you take. And you just sniff it, and it's meant to loosen your asshole, but like, it fucking didn't for me. So like, I don't know. Maybe my body's just so reluctant to be gay. My body's just like, nah, Spooksy, no gay for you. Point being, you want to start small, and then you can gradually work up. So like, if we're to just use these ones, you can't even see these. Start small, you leave this in, you maybe put it in and out for a bit, until your body is so used to like this going in. You kind of want it to be where it almost like slides out naturally. And then you want to move up to another plug. If at any point, by the way, it starts to hurt, just go back down to a smaller one until you can, you know, get your body used to that again, because sometimes it just takes time. And then you start to gradually work your way up to the big one, and until you can get the big one in like sound, you know, it goes in perfectly, no issue whatsoever, then you can work up to like bigger objects. So like the thing I've got near me right now, I forgot where it was. You can get dildos like this. The suction cup's a bit fucked. Oh, no, it works. I don't know why I'm kneeling down. It's like my instincts for like sucking dick are kicking in. So like, I don't say I'm into tentacles just for the sake of it being a kink. I say it because they're actually really good for like trying to get your body prepared to take stuff bigger. Because it makes you feel like you're actually making progress at the same time as getting your body like used to the feeling of something going in and out of it, because that's like one of the weird feelings that you actually kind of have to get used to. I feel so weird holding this so casually, but like your body is not used to the motion of something going in and out of it, you know? Like that's something to get used to, and I had to get used to it. It was a weird feeling at first, and then I learned to enjoy it. And then when you learn to enjoy it, oh my god. Like one of the big benefits of like doing anal properly is when it hits that spot, it hits that spot. I don't, it keeps biffing my nose! Obi-Wan Dildodi. Zoom, 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 zoom. So like, because as you can see, it starts really slim and then it gets a bit chunkier when you get to the end. So like, if you get all of this inside, then yeah, you can move on to like, you depending on like how big he is, you might even be able to take him after this. I know it feels weird, I know it's probably something you're gonna have to learn to hide, but like, it's probably worth it. Bad Dragon, please sponsor me. And again, you're gonna want to use a lot of lube. Spit is not gonna do. Trust me, I've tried all the methods before. Like, just spitting on this thing isn't gonna work. You're gonna want to use a lot of lube. You want by the end of your little time together for your underwear to pretty much always have lube stains on it afterwards when you pull them back up. That's kind of what you want. It might feel icky, but like, you've just let someone fuck you in the ass. Like, I don't know what you mean by icky. That's not icky though, that's hot. You're all hot, you're all beautiful people, mwah! It's why things like hookups and stuff, if you want to like hook up with people, don't recommend it by the way, it doesn't give off the best of feelings. But if you want to hook up with people, you kind of want to try to do this stuff every night, just like training, just to like make sure that, you know, it's not going to be one of those things where he comes over and it's just way too big. Because that's an awkward moment. But like, if you know his size and you know what it's like, then even if you just need to measure it and then find something online which is like roughly the same size, then you know, you can use that to practice. And if you know you can take that, you know you can take him, you know? Like, oh my god, should I sell merch? You know those clone a dick things? I'm getting ideas and I don't like where my ideas are going. Now there are a few things that might happen during your experience which you might freak out about, but like, don't worry. Just don't worry, because if you've got the right person and they've done this stuff before, then they'll know that this is natural and all they need to do is comfort you and learn to comfort you. So we're going to tell you now how to comfort your femboy if, say, something happens, or maybe you learn, oopsies, maybe I didn't clean enough, or something awkward like that, because this happens and it happens all the time. Don't worry. You gotta just not worry about it. Now, the wrong response would be something like this. Oh my god, it's everywhere! You didn't clean! What the fuck? Oh my god, you're disgusting! Disgusting femboy! And then here would be the right response. Oh babe, it's okay, don't worry. Do you want to clean up, or do you want to just like sit and cuddle? We'll clean your shit up, and then do you want to sit and cuddle? And then give him a little kissy on the forehead, let him know if it's okay. Because the last thing a femboy wants to feel is disgusting. That would cripple his little feelings, and that's rude. You don't want to cripple his little feelings, you want to comfort him. And just be understanding and knowing that this is natural and it's normal, because like, unfortunately we don't have holes other than our mouths to put dicks in. So like, we gotta work with what we got. And like, sometimes things go wrong and you just have to be expectant of that and understand. Because things aren't like porn. What you watch in porn is very different to in real life. Especially when the expectations are so high that people start expecting porn like experiences when it comes to femboy like sex. It's not like that. You gotta be patient and be loving and be understanding, because a femboy, especially, like, it genuinely actually helps if he's calm and like not stressed and anxious about this experience. That tightens him up a lot more. If they're calm and loving, then they're going to be, you know, their body's going to be more accepting of things that may enter them, you know? At least I know I feel that way. If I'm stressed about something, I know for a fact nothing's going inside me. You can try. I have screamed from one finger going inside me before. But when I'm relaxed and I'm happy and I feel comfortable and ready, then I can fit this entire thing in. I know this is more about length and not about girth, but still, I'm a length taker, I cannot take girth. I'm a tight boy, I'm not pushing the boundaries. It would take like more than a week for me to be able to take anything, you know, big. But yeah, if we were to summarize this video so all of you guys can just understand, it's not a fast, instant thing, and that's one of the disadvantages to, you know, this kind of thing. Is that it's not one of those cute, quirky things where you can just pick a boy up in a club and be like, oh my god, let's go home and bang, unless he's like already stretched and his body's already used to that because he always like does anal, which I don't personally, and I don't think it's fair to expect people that you meet to always have done anal, because I don't. It's surprising, I know, but like if people ask me, or like there's a hookup or something, I have to tell them that it's gonna probably take a while, because my body's not used to it and I don't do it every night. So like, I gotta look after this little thing. And I want you guys to keep your little asses safe as well, because what the last thing we want is getting yourselves hurt or like actually damaging your body. That's not what you want out of this experience, and you're going to have those negative experiences if you rush this. I am telling you now, I promise you, you have to be patient and you cannot rush things like this. Take time to clean, take time to get your body prepared and get your body used to things like this. Don't just go into it just for the like anxiety driven reason of wanting to please another person. Because I've been there before and it wasn't the most pleasant experience. I mean, I still came, but like, you know what? That's another thing. If you do get to that point where you're about to like, you know, from it going in the ass, then oh my god, this video's not getting monetized. Even after Mr. Monetization Man reviews this video. Hi, Mr. Monetization Viewer Man. Oh well, the main thing that's important is that you guys are careful, you're looking after yourselves, and you're being safe. Don't do this with random people, don't do this when you're drunk, don't do anything like this. You do this with someone that you trust. Because if that's the other thing. Strangers probably won't have the same boundaries as you do, and like, they might not understand like how your body works. And when you do stuff that is like this personal, you kind of do want to prefer to do it with someone who understands how your body works and like knows you. If you're being fucked, you're the priority. And if you're doing the fucking, the person you're fucking is the priority. And you gotta make sure that they're safe at all times. And that they're comfortable and that they're ready. And if they're not, I'm sorry, but you're just gonna have to resort to something like this. Or go, what. But other than that, my silly goofy boys, I have yapped long enough about putting stuff up my ass. So I think it's time that we, you know, call a video there. I hope you guys have learned a lot. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, if anything. I hope my editor puts in lots of silly gifs or memes or something. I don't know. Look at him. He's so cute. Everyone call him Good Boy. If you haven't already subscribed, I would appreciate so much if you did that. I would literally fucking cream myself right now if you just subscribed to me. Like, please subscribe, daddy, and make sure to go search for my Twitch as well. I do lots of funny live streaming games over there, and sometimes I even interact and play games with my viewers, so you guys can come and play with me. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see you guys next week. Bye!